are now listening to Lauer Road Radio.
Hey, welcome one and all to the number one podcast, winter, spring, and fall. Talking sports for the thrill of it all. Hey, talking life, but we're killing it all. Jason and Dan with the master plan. These are dangerous men with the mic in the hand. Ha! Bonafide winners everywhere that we go. You're a part of the team.
Lauer Radio.
Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. Alright. Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. Alright. Yeah. Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. Alright. Bonafide winners everywhere that we go. You're a part of the team.
Lauer Radio.
Let's get it.
What?
At Tanagra, when the walls fell, this is Dan Owens coming at you another time for Lauer Road Radio with my co-host, as always, Jason. How you doing today?
What's that movie with John Candy? He's doing all the noisemakers and stuff in the microphone. Oh, Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh.
He goes on the radio show and he's doing all the...
I've not seen it.
What?
I'm a
Rick Moranis?
big Rick Moranis fan.
Oh my gosh!
If
you're not a big Rick Moranis fan, if you've never seen,
well, what if I've seen Little Giants 17 times?
Well, that's pretty good. I love Rick Moranis.
You know, he just stopped. Did you know that about him?
Yeah.
He just said, "I'm done. I'm going to move back to Canada and be like a regular person. I've made enough money."
I appreciate that.
Come back right now and make some Netflix original special.
Yes,
and like kill. Like it would be like a dramatic thing that's kind of funny or something.
Or he could just do Honey, I Shrunk the Kids as the grandpa.
Yeah.
That would work.
Or the aunt. So
the aunt.
I don't know. Just thinking of another character from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the aunt.
Why would he be the aunt?
The bug?
No, I know the bug. He's going to play the bug?
It was a poor attempt at humor. You should probably just let it go.
Okay.
I thought she was super hot, by the way. The older sister in that
Yeah.
movie. Yeah. I was a big fan of her.
At the time. Now.
Well, I'm just, I've not watched it in a long time. I just remember crushing on her, thinking, maybe if I was small, maybe if she was small, maybe, if we were sliding down a leaf together.
Yeah.
Our hands might touch accidentally, and she'd look at me and I'd look at her and,
magic
would have a little marriage.
Yeah.
So
it is funny what you think as a little kid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy
thoughts. Yeah.
So before we get into it, I got a bit of a frustration that I have. And I think this is true about both of us. I think both of us at heart are people pleasers.
You more so than me.
Yeah, you put up a front. You actually might be more than me.
Well, I don't know about that.
Either way.
Listen, I think I do it better than you.
Yes.
I can do it better. Mm-hmm.
But I think
you care more.
You have a facade, a hard crust on the outside, but I think on the inside, I think I have a soft exterior.
You definitely are soft exterior.
And a rough, coarse interior. And I think you're the opposite.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm very excited that people seem to be happy about the show. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
We're not doing this just for poops and giggles. Okay. We're doing this
just for the poops.
We're doing this because, we want people's approval. Okay.
We're seeking
we're
attention,
desperately seeking attention and approval, however we can get it. And if that can, compensate us one day, all the better.
Yes.
All the better.
Listen, if you watch How to Be a Successful YouTuber, everyone will say, create content because you like the content.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
That's not what this is.
Don't do a bunch of research and say, you know what, there's not a YouTube channel about outdoor grilling of fish in Mississippi,
Right.
And then say, that's our niche.
Right.
We're going to have a whole podcast because we don't care about that.
Right.
You got to care about the content, and we care about our content.
Oh, I was just going to say, no, we care about the money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
the content is whatever.
So
I'll do the Mississippi fishing grilling show.
I don't. I say you so because we talked about this a long time ago, and I think there was a moment where we're like, what if it was like Ohio State baseball.
Yes.
And what if that was like our ticket to be successful? Like
Right.
we wouldn't be worldwide obviously, but what if
Yeah.
it was enough to,
Make a living
make
off
a living off of it?
Right.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I love baseball and I love Ohio State. I've never seen an Ohio State baseball game, and
There's
I
no
think it would
reason
get
to.
boring after
Yeah.
a while. So I'm happy that people are happy about the show. That makes me happy.
I've had people randomly. I was just telling you before the show,
were.
a lady at a wedding
Just a lady at a wedding.
doesn't fit our demographic at all. She's an older black lady.
Yeah.
I don't expect her, like if you're picking anybody out at Walmart to say who's watching the show, I would not stop at her
Yeah.
and say, yeah, she is watching our show.
Yeah.
But she loves it. She came up to me. She's like, I watch your show all the time. I love it.
Yeah. Well, I like that. That
Yeah.
makes me happy.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm also happy that the Marion Online News Network has been.
Is it Marion Ohio News Network?
I thought it
You
was,
said Marion Online News Network.
whatever it is.
MONN.
MONN.
Yeah.
You can look it up on Facebook. I suppose many of you are watching through that avenue right now.
Right.
So I'm happy and pleased as punch, as they say, that they're sharing our show, that people seem to be liking it. Makes
Yes.
me happy. So I get online today, which I don't do, and on Facebook, I follow no one on Facebook
On purpose?
on purpose because it just causes me grief because I'm soft on the outside.
It makes you angry.
It makes me, I don't know, I just can't, I don't know.
Well, in today's world, it's easier than ever to get angry just turning on social media.
Sure.
I mean, people are-
I don't need fuel for that.
That's right.
So that's my thing.
Right.
I have a Facebook account. I share things. I follow no one.
Not even me.
No, I don't follow you. I don't even follow my wife. So
Okay.
there it is. But I did pull up the Marion Ohio News Network. Yep, you got it
Yeah,
right.
see, I'm right.
I pulled that up and I looked at our show because I was like, I wonder how many people watched it. 1.2 thousand from a week ago.
Wow.
That's
pretty good.
That's more than a couple. And
That's just through their
that's
site.
just through their site.
Right.
That's not including YouTube or anything else.
Right.
But so I see that some people reacted to it. And what's the first thing you see, Jason, when you look at this graphic?
I see our faces.
You see our faces.
Yeah.
And what else jumps out to you?
The blue MONN.
Okay. Anything else on that?
I don't know.
How about the fact that there's an angry face?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that now. I thought you were talking about the
okay.
graphic.
So you
yeah.
can react on Facebook.
Yes.
Somebody, and I don't need to call her out by name, but her name is Shona. Shona, I don't know, but
Yeah.
she reacted
With an angry face.
With an angry face.
I see that, yeah.
At our podcast.
Did she make a comment?
No comment. Who do we hate? We don't hate anybody. Why would you do that? You know what I mean? What is that? What could possibly she have gotten mad about? I mean, look at the comments. Joe Incel. I don't know who that is. He says,
You know Joe
I'm
Insel.
joking. I'm joking. Joe says, great show. Listening all the way from Arkansas. That's awesome. Joe Williams said, is this show broadcasting from Marion, Ohio? And Marion, Ohio News Network says, Joe Williams, yes. Robert Merritt said, where's Matt? I don't know who that is or who Matt is, but there it is. So all of that is great. But somebody decided
To do an angry face.
to do an angry face.
Do you think that's a mistake? They were
I
meant
think it's
to do-
possible they
What's
clicked-
right beside the angry face?
sad
face? No, there's no way.
Maybe wow, but I don't know how you're going to click all the
Wow
way.
is 2 clicks over.
Yeah. I mean, haha would be the ideal. Maybe care, love, I'll take a like.
Anything, the left 3 would be fine.
Nothing would be better than angry. You know, just scrolling past it.
Would you rather have angry or sad?
Would I angry. Angry. I don't make anybody sad. But sometimes you make people angry. I understand. But now all
What
day
was so
I've
controversial?
not been
What did we
able to
even
get
talk about last
anything
week?
done.
What was the
I was wearing
description?
a green shirt. The description was
That was from 2 weeks ago.
No, well, he said remote controls, I think is what we talked about.
Okay. So they're angry at the remote control conversation. That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense, and I'm hurt by it. And Shona, if you're listening, I've looked at your Facebook extensively
Yeah.
to try to see what you're about. You seem like a nice person who likes flowers. You know, like I don't know why you're gonna be angry at our
Maybe
show.
we should buy him a flower.
Yeah, could I buy? Maybe I'll buy you flowers.
Yes.
I'm not above or below or beneath or beyond bribing someone.
Yes.
To get them to like.
Well, see that. Okay, that goes into something I wanted to talk about. I don't know if this is one of my official things, but I think we need to have a contest from time to time.
By the way, I got a couple of mutual friends with her. You know.
Well, we can make it happen.
Okay.
I think maybe we bring her on as a guest,
You know.
or maybe not. I think we need to do a contest.
Okay.
Go with me on this.
I'm with you. I love
Something
contests.
like a $50 gift card to the restaurant of your choice.
Okay.
So Applebee's, Buffalo Wild Wings.
I get it.
Whatever.
I know what restaurants.
A restaurant that you'd go sit down and eat. It could be local.
Yeah.
It could be a chain.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Uh-huh.
We'll give you a $50 gift card if you like and comment on the show. No.
Wait a minute.
One
let's-
person.
Okay.
Not everybody.
Not everybody.
No. We'd be losing money
can't
big
do
time
that.
at that point.
We'd get a lot of clicks,
No,
though.
we throw all the names in a hat. So we give them a one week to do this. We come back
So
the next show and we
week's show
draw
of
one
that
name.
individual show.
Yes.
On Facebook. If you like it,
Or YouTube or whatever.
so if you like it and share it,
Comment.
comment.
Yes.
So you
just like
it
and comment.
comment.
Because you can do that on
but
YouTube.
what do they have to comment?
Anything.
Well, I think there should be some sort of tag or something
So-
to say that I'm looking. I want to be a part of the.
Maybe a hashtag.
Yeah.
Hashtag part of the team.
Angry face. What? Hashtag part of the team?
Yeah, you're a part of the team.
Okay.
Lauer Road Radio.
Oh, I like that. Okay. So comment on it. You can comment whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like it. And then on the comments, hashtag part of the team.
Yes.
And then say whatever you want to say.
Yes, either on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or whatever.
Yeah.
And we will compile all those names.
Put all those names in a hat.
Yeah.
And then we'll announce the winner next week.
Yeah. It might be a digital hat. There is programs that you can insert all that stuff into and it
I
will
don't trust that.
Okay. Listen, we'll do our best to get a hat.
It's not happening. This is
And-
not happening, is it? Are we really going to do this?
I think I'm going to listen. I've been working overtime. I've got extra money. I think we should do it.
Okay.
Listen, we'll do it 1 week.
Okay.
If it goes well, we might do it again.
Okay. I'm all
So
for
let's do it this week.
Okay. So this week, if you're watching the show right now, like us, don't be angry at us.
Yeah.
Don't be sad. Care about us. Love us. Like us.
Either thumbs up or
laugh
heart
at us,
or whatever.
Some sort
Yeah.
of reaction. Comment. Hashtag part of the team. Whatever you want to say. And you might be the winner of a $50 gift card.
To
To-
restaurant of your choice.
Restaurant of your choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd rather not give out cash.
No, we're not doing that.
No.
That's bad.
Are we
trail
going to limit it like friends and family aren't allowed? Or
Well,
because we have a lot of friends and family that watch. Like, what if grandma wins?
I'm happy about that.
Okay. So friends and family are eligible.
Yeah.
Okay. So whoever, it's open to anybody.
Hashtag part of the team.
Hashtag part of the team.
Very good.
Okay.
And in the meantime, lady who likes flowers, who was angry at us,
We'll send her a little basket of flowers.
you know, I got to stop thinking about it. I started off my day.
Listen,
Bad.
honestly, though, 1.2 thousand people watched it on that one
Yeah.
avenue.
Yeah.
1.2 thousand, one person angry. That's a pretty good ratio.
And I'm going to think about that one person.
That's
and I'm
zero-
gonna focus
0.01%.
on that one person.
Because you want to make everybody happy.
I desperately want to make I'm seeking the
I'm
approval.
thinking it was a mistake.
No, this wasn't a mistake. This was deliberate. This was intentional. It was directed probably at you, but we'll never know, maybe, unless she responds. I started my day off, well, originally it started off well. I went for a bike ride this morning. That's fun.
Yeah.
And then I go outside to water the flowers. And I got a picture here. You see this? You see that? That's hanging by my grill. There's a little hook, and it's
Yeah.
I don't know, Stella, is that visible? Is that coming through? Is it like glaring or something?
It's kind of coming through.
Okay, kind of coming through. I'll take it. So it's my grill cleaner that's by my grill, and I just hang it there so that way it's not like sitting on the ground or anything like that. And I got to walk past it to get to the hose. And I looked at it as I'm walking to it, and I'm like, gotta get around this thing so I don't hit it, hit my head on it. And as soon as I hit my head on it immediately. As I was thinking,
don't hit your head.
Don't hit my head on this. And I was like, how dumb can I be? And it hurts to hit your head on that thing if you hit it at the right angle. And then literally 10 seconds later, I hit my head on it again. As I was smarting from it, I was like going back like, and then boom, hit it again. So maybe I just was bound to have a bad day. But
one of my favorite stories of all time is when we were kids.
Yeah.
We were both in the kitchen. You were at the counter on the back side of the kitchen.
Okay.
Hanging in the middle of the room was a fly strip.
Yes. I don't know. Do they make fly strips anymore?
I don't know, but we lived in the country.
Yeah.
And occasionally...
And we didn't have air conditioning. So
no air conditioning. Windows, everything was open.
Yeah.
And occasionally we would just get a run of flies.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of flies. You hang a strip. I know it's gross, but you know what?
It's better than them landing all over your food and whatnot.
So you were probably 14. I was probably 16.
Okay.
You're making a peanut butter and jelly or making some food or something. And I walk into the kitchen. I see you. I see the fly strip, and you're right behind it, facing the other direction. It all comes together.
You're a mastermind.
I'm a mastermind. And I yelled, Dan, come here, quick, come here. And you turned to run.
What a jerk.
Right into the fly strip.
What
and you got it
jerk.
all over.
Fly guts and stickiness all over my face. And you're like trying to take it off and then it's stuck to your hand. And then you like do this thing and it gets slaps back on your face. And it's just awful. It's just really awful.
That was pretty funny. Yeah. Now, today, if I had that on video, that would be fantastic.
That would be fantastic.
But that was before video.
So. Well, either way, reach out to us. Let us know why you don't like us, why you're angry at us.
Part of the team. Hashtag part of the team.
And we will fix it.
Yeah.
By whatever means necessary.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's just something you say. All right, Jason. Every week we come in with 3 things that we have to talk about. What is your first thing?
So I do walk the dog a fair amount. And I've noticed 2 or 3 houses in my loop that I normally do. They actively still have Christmas lights up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. This is a problem.
I mean, at this point, it's the Toy Story thing where he's flipping the channel really fast.
Yeah, and it's too late. You got to go all the way around.
Too late. Got to go back around. You know, I think that's where they're at with the Christmas decorations. You've gone this far.
Explain this to me, because is this COVID related?
Oh,
so they put their Christmas lights up. You know, January, February, all of a sudden the virus comes up and everything. Everybody's like housebound, all this other stuff, and people just they give up.
Maybe they lose initiative.
Yeah.
Well, this sort of thing happens all the time. So I see this every year. So this is not a COVID specific situation.
Now there is some lights that are decorative that aren't necessarily Christmas. But there are 3 houses that you and I both pass on a somewhat fairly They're Christmas
I'm familiar
lights.
with it. Yeah,
Christmas
it's not
lights. No.
it's not like your strung white lights that are like the
Like
big
the
bulbs,
patio
like
lights.
a patio lighting
Yeah,
thing.
no.
It's not that. It is specifically Christmas lights.
There's one person that has a tree on the front porch.
There's
that has a
somebody in
Christmas.
my loop that's probably not in your loop that I can see into their living room. Christmas tree.
What?
Lit up Christmas
What?
tree.
Like right now?
Yeah. Well, last time I saw it, I mean, it was this summer the last time I saw it. So
See, okay. When does the Christmas tree go up?
the day after Thanksgiving.
Correct. When does a Christmas tree supposed to go down?
The in between Christmas and New Year's Day.
Correct. That's what should happen.
Yeah.
Every single year. I think the latest.
Do you know some weirdos put their Christmas tree up Christmas Eve? That's like a thing
that's
that
like
people
super
do.
weird. I think our sister
They're
does
like,
something
put
weird
up
like
the
that.
Christmas tree and decorate it Christmas Eve. I'm like, what are you doing for?
Yeah.
And then they take it down the next day. I'm like,
Yeah.
what is this?
Now, in the last couple years, we've actually put ours up super early,
Yes, you did.
like the day after Halloween.
And I wasn't okay with it.
It is what it is. This year it might go up early.
Well, I feel like
Well, it's
these
the same thing.
people are really lazy, or I always feel like something bad might have happened there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where my mind goes to. Like, there's something not good happened in that house. Somebody passed away, and
They're just trying
they
to be
said,
happy.
I
Yeah.
can't. We put up the lights together. I don't want to take them down by myself.
Yeah.
Now I'm crying. You know,
It's a sad face.
I feel like, yeah. Now, if somebody sad faced this show,
yeah.
that's going to make a lot of sense
Yes.
because I just said a sad thing.
Yeah.
You know, so it's either somebody that's just crazy about Christmas, or
Lazy.
really lazy,
Yeah.
or something bad happened in that.
When's the latest that you've had Christmas stuff up?
January 3rd.
Yeah. Your wife is very...
Yeah,
like,
once it's over, she's like, let's do this. I mean, usually it's, whatever this... A lot of times, it's usually the Saturday after Christmas. Whatever that is.
Yeah.
A lot of times is what happens.
I think the latest we ever had ours up, one year it was like the 1st of March. Yeah. Because I was joking with my wife at the time. I'm like, is this a St. Patrick's Day tree?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, at a certain point, why can't we just have a holiday tree? Mm-hmm. The 4th of July tree, the Labor Day tree.
I feel like there'd be different
The
trees.
Halloween tree. You just different lights. Same tree, different lights. Maybe different ornaments.
Yeah.
Maybe the 4th of July, you have flags and...
I wouldn't like that. I like the tree, the day after Thanksgiving to Christmas, I think is perfect.
Yeah.
That's how long I like the tree in my house. And when after Christmas, I'm like, get rid of this thing. I want space. I don't like to feel confined and blocked in and surrounded, So I'm like, clear it out. Let's, and a lot of times then we'll change the configuration of our furniture at that time and say, let's mix it up.
Yeah.
But we don't change the TV anymore because it's mounted.
Yeah.
So those days have passed. But either way, that's what I think.
Okay, well, that's my first thing. I think take the Christmas lights down. Or don't light them up. Don't display your Christmas in August. Yeah.
I'll bet this lady that gave us the angry face, I'll bet she's the kind of person that does that. All right, Jason, I got so many things that I could talk about. So why don't I start with this? I've been watching, I think I mentioned it last week. A friend of the show, Aaron, suggested that I start watching this YouTube channel where this guy goes through the history of speed runs. Now, if you don't know what a speed run is, specifically older games like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, you'll have people that play like Super Mario Brothers, and the question is how fast can they get the game done from beginning to end? And it's like 10 minutes or less or something like that. And so people keep on breaking the record by 1 second, and it's gone down to whatever it is. And it's this really competitive field. I mean, you and I have played hundreds of hours of Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
And when you watch those speed runs, it's like, how are they even doing this?
They fly.
Crazy. They run as fast as they can
The entire time.
The whole point is
Every jump is timed perfectly.
yeah, even the pipes where the plants are coming up, they'll jump on the edge of the pipe, right in front of the plant and hop. I mean, it's craziness.
Yeah.
And the speed, it's
One
crazy.
hiccup, you're done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they'll play hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of games to get that perfect run. And in Super Mario Brothers 3, the very last level, when you're going past those things where the hand reaches up and grabs you and pulls you down, that's random, and you have a 12% chance of making it all the way through without being grabbed by the hand, and a 12% chance of being grabbed by all three, and like an 80% chance of being grabbed, or whatever the rest of the percentage is, of being grabbed by two of them. It's like they'll run the game perfectly all the way to that space.
Just for a random...
Just to get that 12%. So if they've run a perfect run, which is hard enough, now it's a complete roll of the dice whether they're going to actually get that 12%, get all the way through. It's crazy. These people are crazy. I mean, these people should be out curing diseases and like creating sustainable energy and things like that.
Renewable energy,
Yes. Instead, they're... speed running Mega Man for the 7,000th time.
I just watched a documentary. The first Nintendo World Championship, there was a series of 3 games they had to compete against. And one game was Super Mario Brothers.
As it should be.
One was Tetris.
Makes sense.
And the third one was like Rad Racer.
Oh.
Okay, so it was like this weird mix.
Mm-hmm.
The first stage 1... they had to collect 50 coins in Super Mario Brothers. Mm-hmm. And then they went on to Rad Racer, then they went on to Tetris.
So the only goal was to get 50 coins.
The fastest. Oh. It was a speed run to get 50 coins the fastest.
That's interesting.
Well, the kid that won it figured out that he could run through, and there was a block where you could like jump up and down, get coin, and then there was a pit, and he would just kill himself immediately,
go back
run through it, and do it again.
Smart.
Yeah.
Very smart.
So these people are they will find every
They're
loophole.
next level. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, these little documentaries, YouTube documentaries, are like 40 minutes long, 50 minutes long, right? He's breaking down and he's showing you all the little things that
Yeah.
people. The Mario Kart Wii is crazy. You should watch it.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
nuts. It's crazy, and you're familiar with the game enough to
Yeah.
realize all the little things that they do.
Yeah.
To like they'll jump off the course
And
at the right
Yeah.
spot to confuse the thing that picks you up and drops you, because if you hit it at just the right spot, it thinks you're a lap ahead of where you are.
Oh, wow.
And so it'll drop you down, but it'll move
Bump
you
you.
forward a lap. You
Yeah.
go backwards. And who figured all this out too? You know what I mean? Like, because this one thing, he's like, if you go off of the cliff at just this angle,
Right.
and then you're hitting this rock face, and you have to hit this perfect seam. It's
Right.
not just falling off there. It's
Yeah.
there's zero room. There's
Right.
like 1 pixel of room for error, and they got to hit it just
Yeah.
perfectly. It's crazy. So all of the things that I've watched, and they've been very interesting. The Mike Tyson's Punch Out
Okay.
is very fascinating. Now, if I sat you down today with a remote control, how far could you get in Mike Tyson's Punch Out? I mean, you played a lot.
I did.
And you beat it.
75%.
So do you remember a person that you would be like, once I get to Sandman, I think I'm done, or Macho Man, or Soda Popinski, or the second Bald Bull?
Who's the guy? Who's the guy right before Mike Tyson?
That's it's not Mr. Dream. Mr. Dream is the guy that replaced Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
It was I gotta look it up. I'm sorry, because
I think I can make it there.
You think you can make it to the guy before, and that guy's hard.
That guy is hard.
Mike. Whoops.
I still remember the code to get directly to him.
What is it?
007-373-5963.
That's crazy.
Well, back in the day, before the internet, you had to, what we had to do is we had to go to the store, read the cheat books. They created books with cheat codes.
Yeah.
We would memorize the cheat code and then go home.
and then take it home.
And I memorized the cheat codes at Walden Books.
Yep.
I came home, remembered it, typed it in.
Super Macho Man.
Super Macho Man, yeah.
Yeah.
I can make it to him.
And then you think he knocks you out.
Probably. If I picked it up today, that's probably what would happen.
Okay. I can't make it that far. I picked it up because there's a
Switch.
version of it on the
Yeah.
Switch. Now, I think if I had the right remote, I could actually get further.
Yeah.
I can make it to the second piston Honda,
Okay.
and then he knocks me out.
Yeah.
Anyway, first of all, watch the speed runs on Mike Tyson's Punch Out. It's amazing what these guys do. And they've hacked every single guy to know just exactly what to do to get him knocked out just right. Then there's this thing called blindfolded Mike Tyson's Punch Out. How far do you think a human being could get in blindfolded Mike Tyson's Punch Out?
Don Flamingo.
What if I told you that the speed run record for Mike Tyson's Punch Out, blindfolded, is 2 minutes longer than the speed run without?
He completed the game.
Yes.
Blindfolded.
And not just him. Lots of people now are doing
It's
it.
all audio.
Yeah, all they
There's
can do is-
audio cues.
Yeah, and they go in, like, as soon as the bell rings, they go in punching in a certain way to get him to do the thing. And then it's
counteract,
just the
yeah.
timing. It's just, and they just go back and play these guys over and over again
my
to get the
gosh.
timing down. The first guy that ever did it, like, publicly, it's this whole, it's like a 40-minute documentary. He did it, and he was, and as almost we'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
And he made it all the way to, I think the first time he ever did it publicly, he lost at Bald Bull.
Okay.
He's like, it's hard.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Well, then it started getting people to think, maybe I could do this, And he's getting further and further and further and further. And then finally he gets to Mike Tyson himself. And he says, it's impossible. He goes, winning blindfolded against Mike Tyson is like winning the lottery, because he's got a randomness to his punches that nobody else has.
Right.
And so and because he punches you out in the first minute and a half, anytime he punches you, you get
dead.
knocked down.
Yeah.
Now, if you can make it past that first round or whatever, then, it's still a massive amount of damage and he's still difficult, but he won't necessarily kill you. But he said it's just blindfolded. It's impossible to beat him. Well, it turns out it's not. And a guy figured it out. Figured out the math and how to, he dodges or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's nuts. It's insane. It seems if you and I, when we are the game came out in 1987.
Yeah.
So you're 10.
Yeah.
I'm 6.
Something like
that. That's not right.
It's like 9 and 7.
9 and 7. I'm 7. You're 9 years old, and somebody comes to our house, puts on a blindfold, and beats Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
They're
I'm like,
God.
This guy has come from the heavens to us. This is, you know what I mean? Like, could you, right?
Yeah. Yeah. We will bow down and worship him.
I don't know what my 7-year-old self would do with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But guys can do it. Like, they can flat out
I want to
do
know
it.
what games you could beat blindfolded. Not you, but anybody.
There's a blindfolded like community, people seeing how far they can get in other games
Duck
blindfolded.
Hunt.
Yeah. I watched the Duck Hunt speed run. The guys, the ducks never got that far above the ground. It's amazing. Yeah. So I love Mike Tyson's Punch Out. It's one of the greatest games of all time.
The timing was perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mike Tyson, you know what the other thing about Mike Tyson's Punch Out is? Every level has like different colors for the mat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, let me show this to you. And I don't know, maybe you can, because you and I are both interested in like graphic designing, So Mike, man, I can't type right now.
Super interesting.
Mike Tyson final round. Image. Oh, Punch Out. Here it is. So this is what it looks like. That's the color.
Yeah.
Or, that depending on what your TV screen is, or whatever,
Yeah.
Why is that the perfect color for Mike Tyson? Like, I've not seen this color on the game until Mike Tyson comes up, and now the mat is that color.
It's like what, teal?
Yeah, and it's perfect. And I never would have picked it. I don't know what I would have picked. Maybe red might seem ominous. I don't know. But, like, that's the perfect color. And I don't know why. I've been thinking a lot about Mike Tyson's Punch Out lately.
I can tell, yeah.
I don't know why. I just love the fact that, like, that color is perfect. It's, like, epic. And maybe it's a chicken and the egg thing where it's that way because
it's your nostalgic.
Yeah, the first time that I ever saw Mike Tyson. Now, the first time we ever saw Mike Tyson was not because we got to him. It's because you remember the password.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden it comes up. We're like,
instant death.
Instant death. And, you beat him.
Yeah.
You did beat him. We figured out that if you
survive,
survive,
decision,
and the reason, now that I'm more educated on Mike Tyson's Punch Out, the reason is because every single time you punch him, you're getting points, right? It keeps a track of your points. And what happens is if you stay with him long enough, all you have to do is punch him a couple of times
and dodge everything
else. And then you're going to win the decision because once he punches you, you're dead. So you don't have a choice,
Right.
So anyway, Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Go play it today if you can. It's great.
That's your first thing?
Yeah.
My second thing.
Blindfolded, Jason.
That's pretty
blindfolded.
Good. That's pretty good.
All right.
So, what's your favorite dinosaur?
I'm going to take this question seriously. I'm going to really think about it here. My favorite dinosaur.
I think I have an image of what your favorite dinosaur is as a child.
T-Rex.
I would have said Triceratops.
Well,
for you.
Okay.
Not for me.
What was yours?
Raptor.
As a child, or
No. Now.
Okay.
As a child, T-Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had a Stegosaurus.
I did have a Stegosaurus.
Yeah.
I liked dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I was a dinosaur fan.
Danny and the Dinosaur.
That's a thing.
It is. It's a book.
Okay.
So I want to do
the Mount Rushmore of dinosaurs.
The Mount Rushmore of dinosaurs.
T-Rex is
the George Washington. Absolutely.
This is going to be easy. Brontosaurus is the Lincoln because of the tall hat.
He's not wearing a hat.
But it's the
Brontosaurus. Long neck.
He's long neck, tall hat.
Okay.
I think Thomas Jefferson has got to be the pterodactyl.
Okay.
And I think Teddy Roosevelt is gotta be the Triceratops.
Okay, so Stegosaurus doesn't even make the list?
I mean, I went back and forth Triceratops, Stegosaurus. Do I like a Stegosaurus? Sure, I like a Stegosaurus. Do I like Martin Van Buren? Sure, I like Martin Van Buren. He doesn't belong on Mount Rushmore. Stegosaurus, is it a better dinosaur than Triceratops? Maybe it is. I don't know that it's more iconic. A Triceratops. It's in the name. It's got 3 horns.
Yeah.
There's just something about a Triceratops.
Stegosaurus is pretty strong.
Yeah.
I mean, it comes in there pretty nice. I mean,
What do you have any? The raptor.
I was just going to say the raptor.
But I feel like the raptor was made famous because of Jurassic Park. I don't think we were all about the raptor before Jurassic Park came out. I think that was like a new revelation. Ooh, there's this other dinosaur. I think before Jurassic Park, it was more about your traditional,
the traditional dinosaurs.
Your T-Rex, your Stegosaurus, your Triceratops, your Brontosaurus, your Pterodactyl. I listened to an audiobook of some H.G. Wells book. I don't remember what it was, like Lost Planet or something like that. And there are dinosaurs there. And the audiobook narrator, said pterodactyl. That's how he pronounced it. So I don't know if people pronounce it like that.
No, it's just pterodactyl.
He's a paid...
So, is there a fish dinosaur?
Yeah, a
I was thinking like Plesiosaurus or something.
I thought it was like a megalodon or something like that.
That's the giant shark thing?
Fish
Dinosaur.
Mosasaurus?
No. Nothing jumps out.
Nothing seems to jump out.
So we got the pterodactyl. We got the flying one.
Uh-huh.
We have a brontosaurus, long neck. We have the T-Rex. And we have the Triceratops.
Yeah, and it's in between the Triceratops and the Stegosaurus, admittedly. But if you're making me choose, and it sounds like you are, I'm going to go with the Triceratops.
Okay. Well, I think that's a good one. I like it.
Okay. Before you know it, Jason, we're going to be out of time. I'm drinking Lipton's tea. And
original,
just the original black tea.
Yeah.
And on the tea bag, it says Lipton's, America's favorite tea. And I thought, isn't that like saying that something like, Laser, England's most famous American gladiator, like, America's favorite tea is like saying China's favorite college football team. Does America's favorite tea mean anything? I mean, America, we're not tea people.
We're not tea people.
England, yeah, they're tea people.
It would be like English people saying Folgers, England's favorite coffee.
Oh, yeah. And they might. I don't know. Are they coffee people?
They're more tea people.
They're more tea people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
England, I think there are people that drink coffee. I think tea's the primary drink.
It exists, but tea is where it's at.
Yes.
And I still feel like I haven't had the right tea. Am I enjoying my Lipton's? It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Tea time is more than just the tea.
It's the crumpets.
You gotta know what a crumpet is to
you
play
gotta know
cricket.
Wait a minute. Is that the line?
Cricket.
Cricket?
You gotta know what a crumpet is to play cricket.
Yeah.
Casey Jones. What's your second thing?
That was it.
Lipton tea? I thought you said you're coming in strong.
I am
You
coming
could do
in
like
strong.
3 shows worth of material.
I got more stuff.
Okay, that's
all
your
that
second.
good. It's all that good. All of it.
That's your second thing.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Right back at you. That was a quick hit. By the way,
Yeah.
quick hit back at you. Foreshadowing for my third thing. So you better get to it.
Foreshadowing what?
What my third thing is going to be.
What is it?
I'm not going to tell you until you give me your third thing.
How do I know what the foreshadow is?
Because I said quick hit right back at you. That's the foreshadow.
Oh. I've got so many things. Okay.
No, you don't.
I actually do. I want to tease next week. I'm going to have a whiteboard.
Next week, you're stupid.
No.
Next week, you're fat. Next week, you're a loser.
Okay, Dad. Next week, I want you to think about this.
I'm teasing next week.
I get it.
Okay.
You know what? We'll just do it now.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. Okay. I want you to picture this.
All right.
You walk into a bathroom.
I do it every day. Sometimes I run into a bathroom.
Public bathroom. There are 3 stalls.
You ever Yeah. Okay. Sorry. 3 stalls. Yeah.
3 stalls.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know
Yes.
which
Handicap.
stall. You're going straight for the handicap.
Yeah. It's roomy. You know.
You're not handicap.
And I fear the day that I'm sitting in this handicap toilet and I see wheels pull
Yeah.
up. That's going to be an awkward day.
You walk out on your feet, and they have to wheel in.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not going to be. I'm not going to be proud of it. You know. But I keep on rolling that dice.
You
I
like
think
it
there's a good
roominess.
chance. I like to spread out.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like to feel. I think I said this
Boxed
earlier.
in, yeah.
I don't like to feel boxed in.
Yeah.
So maybe I could say it's a medical condition. I have claustrophobia.
Okay.
You know, so I am handicapped.
So let's.
But the answer is handicapped. I always
Okay.
think handicapped.
Okay, listen.
Be it first, middle, last.
Okay, let's eliminate the handicap option.
Ridiculous.
There
but
are
okay.
3 individual stalls.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
Mm-hmm. Stall. I want to describe each stall to you.
You ever been to a bathroom, a public restroom that had urinals and then a toilet
Yes.
without
Yeah.
walls?
Yeah.
You got to be pretty confident in yourself to sit down.
I figure out how to lock the door.
I've done that. But have you been in that situation where you had to
Yes.
do that?
Yes.
But you couldn't lock the door?
No.
And people walked in?
No.
Oh yeah. I
Have you?
I have. So there's 2 ways to handle this.
You just address everybody. What's up, buddy?
Yes, exactly. There's the shaming, you know what I mean, and just looking your head, you know, and keeping your head down, and just not, you know, acknowledging anybody.
Right.
And just saying this is awkward for everybody. I
Right.
wouldn't be here if I didn't have to. This is not a leisurely thing that I'm
Yes.
doing here. You know,
It's
let's
out of
just,
necessity.
You know,
Yeah.
Or you just, hey buddy, everybody, hey man, what's up? You know. And I went the hey buddy route. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Man, look at this. You know, this is awkward to say the least. You know.
I want to be the first to address the situation.
Yes, that's it. And
Yeah.
so I'm going to make eye contact because they're immediately going to be like, what? You know what I mean? Like they're going to do a double take.
Yeah.
But there's going to be a moment where they do look at me. And when they do, I'm going to be looking right at them. I'll be like, hey, yeah, this is happening.
Okay, listen. 3 stalls.
Uh-huh.
There 3 different people that go into these 3 stalls.
Okay.
Okay? Mm-hmm. I think stall number 1.
A rabbi, a priest.
No.
Okay.
Stall number 1, I think, is the person who desperately has to go, like, right now.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Because they're in a hurry.
Sure.
They're running in the bathroom. The first door, they're flying in.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
I imagine that stall number 1 is going to be the dirtiest.
Okay.
Do you follow?
Yes, because people are in haste when they're there.
That's right.
Okay.
Stall number 3
Is the next option that people take.
is the next option
Because the
that people
first one's
take.
taken.
The first
and they
one's
want to
taken.
keep a space.
They want to keep a space, and they can also be hidden
Okay.
because you can kind of bury the feet. You bury the, someone walks in, they don't see you, they
You
don't
ever
hear
lift
you.
up your feet when somebody walked in?
No, because they're going to try to get in the door.
I know.
So you address people in the open,
Uh-huh.
but you hide in the corner, pull your feet up.
When I'm
You know?
in that handicapped one,
Yeah.
I'm not proud of that.
Then the second one, I think is the one is
It's the cleanest.
I think it's the cleanest. I think I gravitate towards the center stall.
You know, it's a great thing. Walking in right after the cleaning guy.
Oh, that's
You
the
know,
best.
I get the first crack at it. You know.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful thing.
For years, I had a job where I kind of traveled around. I would carry a little cleaning bag with me, and there was a couple gas stations that had the outdoor bathroom, like outdoor entrance. Rather, I'd pull my car around, hop out with my little cleaning bag. I would clean the bathroom, do my business, and leave. So, I always had a clean bathroom.
It's a wonderful thing.
Bathroom stalls. I can't believe you used the handicap one.
Oh yeah, every time, and I mean, I don't plan on stopping. So,
Someday you're going to have like a special key card to get into that one.
you ever use a women's restroom because the men's wasn't available?
Yes.
I've done that too.
Yeah.
It's not.
Those are more individual situations, not like a public.
This was a rushed situation. It was right off of the highway in Billings, Montana.
Yeah.
I think it was a Kanoko. And I ran into the bathroom.
Yeah.
Into the gas station with a look on my face
Of terror.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I couldn't hide it. You know what I mean? There's no point in trying to hide it. It was terror was the right word for it. And I run to the men's restroom, which is right beside the women's, and it's locked and it's not in service.
Yeah.
And
Because someone was in there, or
it was not working,
Okay.
out of service, whatever it would say. And I immediately start doing like math in my head, like what is going to happen right now, So I look over and there's a lady standing right there.
Yeah.
And she could read my face. I'm not, you know what I mean? She sees the situation. She has assessed it. She's like, I'm going to make sure nobody's in there for you. And then I'll stand out here. I'm like, thank you.
Yes.
It was awkward.
Yeah.
But I will never forget that lady. And I feel so bad.
did you like buy her gas
She
or
had to-
something? You should have.
I opened up the door. I said, thank you so much. She said, no problem. And she started walking. I was like, I never want to see this. I never want to see her again.
It was probably mutual.
I think it was. I felt bad about it. But I had no option. I mean, the alternative
I
was
can't
not
believe you didn't
better.
buy her gas or something or a drink.
I got out of there
A candy
like
bar.
a kid that stole something. You know what I mean? It was, and I've not been back to that gas station either. By the way, I had lots of
By the
opportunities.
chance
to.
that you could run into her, because she's probably a local lady, right?
Yeah. Well, there's a chance I could run into her somewhere else.
Right.
But if
Would you recognize her?
But that's probably her gas station.
Would you recognize her?
Today?
Yeah.
Probably, especially if I was right there. You know what I mean? So that's the thing is I'm not going to go there if that's her gas station.
Yeah.
Because if we see each other there, then it'll be like everything will click in. But if she just sees me at like a McDonald's.
How many gas stations do you have?
that I go to
Yeah.
on a regular basis?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We're talking Marion.
Yeah.
Okay.
5. I think 5.
Really? Mm-hmm. I got like 3.
I'm not
Maybe
partial.
4.
I really don't. I'll go to any of them.
You're just out of convenience. Yeah.
Just whatever I can turn right and get out of.
Yeah.
So I'm not loyal to gas stations.
Some people, it's like they go to
Yeah.
the same one every
Yeah.
time.
And some people just know whatever's the cheapest.
Right.
I don't do that either.
There is an app. It's called Gas Buddy. You punch in your phone, and it gives you the cheapest gas in region. So in a normal car situation, you're going to save, 50 cents.
Yeah, it's just not
But-
worth it.
With our van, if I'm on empty and I can save 10, 15 cents, it's a couple dollars worth.
Yeah.
Yeah. It adds up.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What's your third thing?
Well, we're almost running out of time.
Hurry.
Okay. My third thing is that the Guinness Book of World Records, I think this is something we can do. I'd like you to consider this.
Okay.
And then we have our Netflix suggestion of the week. So I don't know if I should do this. The world's longest tennis table rally. Jason, how long do you think you could go?
With,
You and me.
okay, the two of us. I think 5 hours.
Well, the world record is 8 hours and 40 minutes.
Really? I think we could beat that.
Very beatable.
Yes.
I expected 20 hours,
Yes.
24 hours, something like that. To me, you just put on something to listen to,
Yeah.
a couple of
Okay, listen.
podcasts or something. We've got a ping pong table here in the studios. Well, and 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Raul's got a.
Well, it's
pong table.
the lounge, the employees' lounge.
Yeah. I think we can do this.
I
I mean, honestly, I really think we
How
can
many
do this.
episodes of Mandalorian are there?
So you can't watch something, though. I mean, you have to focus. It's
No, I could focus. I think I could watch Mandalorian and do that at the same
if
time.
you at some point were like, oh, like hour 7, you know what I mean? And that's the real difficult thing is because if you got that far,
Yeah.
to not get the world record would be not great.
A waste of 7 hours.
Yeah.
So how long is it?
8 hours and 40 minutes.
Okay, so
I mean,
we would need to go
that's
9 hours.
very breakable. We'd need to go 9 hours.
I think we could do it. It's just straight up time. It's not the number of hits.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just time.
I think we could do it.
Yeah, I mean, here's the guys doing it, 2 dudes from England. World's longest tennis table rally.
Do they
he just brought him some food. The guy just brought him some food.
Oh.
And he got it. And I mean, drinking would be difficult, but you wouldn't want to eat or drink too much because
you got to go potty.
You don't want to go potty. I mean, after a while, you would be tired of standing. This is 7 hours they've been doing it at this point. I don't know. I just think we can do it. I really do.
When are we going to try?
I don't know. Whenever we have...
I don't have 9 free hours.
I know. That's
a long time.
Yeah, well, that's why it's a record, Jason, But
we could do that.
I know we can definitely do this. We could definitely do it.
How come that hasn't been broken?
I don't know.
I'm telling you, what do you think the limit? What do you think if this was
the human limit? Like if everybody was trying to do this,
I think like 48 hours.
Yeah, I think after 48 hours, you're probably. I mean,
your hand-eye coordination, everything's going to start to go.
Your hands are going to get sweaty. Yeah, at some point you're just going to lose it, and you're just not going to be able to do it anymore.
You have to be. It's more of a mental thing than anything else, right?
Yeah.
You just have to mentally be focused.
Yeah.
That's where I don't know if you could do it.
What?
I think I could volley with myself against a wall.
No, but
for 8 hours.
Yeah, it needs 2 people to break the record.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Okay, well.
Netflix, watch these shows of those. Netflix, or maybe Hulu Plus. Netflix, watch these shows with us. Netflix, or maybe Hulu Plus. Or maybe Amazon Prime or something like that, like YouTube. We don't want to put a box around what you watch, so you never know.
Jason, what is your Netflix suggestion of the week?
The Umbrella Academy Season 2. What is your Netflix suggestion of the week?
My Netflix suggestion of the week is, it's not great, but,
Come on, we're out of time.
Called Man with a Plan with
I don't like it.
Matt LeBlanc.
Oh.
I've been watching it.
Friends guy?
Yeah.
No.
I don't like Friends.
No. In real life or the show.
This show makes me laugh. He's kind of at my stage of life. Kids, roughly my kids' age. And every once in a while I'm like, I get you, man.
That was an earnest laugh.
Why did we like him? Why did anybody like him? He was the worst.
Ernest Goes to Camp is a classic. He puts his finger in the gun.
So stupid. I loved it. I thought it was the peak of comedy.
So stupid.
All right, well, this is Dan signing off for Jason, reminding you to always keep your stick on the ice and never wear the blue sweats.
Sit, boo, sit. Good dog.
I have spoken.